What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we are going to be going over a couple of blueprints that I have released within the last month-ish. I realize I've been gone for a little while. I've just been busy with work and school and stuff and trying to make the money for my new PC and stuff. So sorry about the major delay of the last month or whatever. I've been trying to get everything together and stuff and get this new PC, get all my components and stuff, which I am super close. I'm only about 2 weeks out as of recording this video, which I want to get this video out by tomorrow. So if it is Sunday the 5th when you're watching this, then I only have about 2 weeks left to get all my stuff for my PC. I just ordered a bunch of things last night and the rest of the stuff should be here tomorrow, and then the only other thing I need is my graphics card, and then I may or may not do a stream. I'm still deciding if I want to stream it or not, or if I just want to relax and just build it and maybe do a long form video on it or a time lapse or something. But yeah, anyways, let's go ahead and get into the video. So starting off with the first one that I released, this is the Gerstlauer 1400 version. This is like my basic Eurofighter Infinity style, whatever you want to call it. I'm just calling them Infinities because that's the newer models, and their trains look a bit more modern. Modern. I don't know why I didn't really go with the other Gerstlauer trains. These are the Intamin ones, obviously, but I don't know why I didn't go with those. Anyways, so starting off in this one, we do have a basic little station here. Yes, I know this is here. You could just cover that up. I am just using my ride realism kit, or my operator realism kit. Then you can make your own station and stuff. I left that up to you. So over here we do have a maintenance bay and stuff, and a turntable right here, which yes, I even added the drive tires for the turntable. So there's that, and then it connect up to this. I even made like a little pulley system and stuff. The lift and station area is literally the exact same on both of these. Literally, I just extended the station on that one, because I had that one as a 2-car instead of a 1-car. For some reason, I did leave this in the blueprint. I forgot to take it out, but I also have doors and custom railings and catwalks everywhere and stuff, so that's pretty cool. I did a custom chain, which is why this is PC only. It's not my chain, but it's someone else's, and it's like 14,000 pieces. So it's safe to say I might actually just do a console version as well of these at some point, where you don't have to deal with the 14,000 pieces of this, which actually is not too bad to place down. Actually, I found that out. I mean, I'm on a pretty okay mediocre PC, and it handled it pretty well. So yeah, got this nice lift structure and stuff. Obviously fully custom supported and such. I didn't do flanges just because I wanted to not really worry about them. Plus, I mean, I just didn't feel like bothering with them. So yeah, anyways, so starting off, we have a bit of like a Sidewinder style element. You know what I should have done? I should have just connected this to right there, and then I could just have a chained support structure. And I am trying to do like complex support structures and stuff, and it's just to get me into it. I do have another ride that I'm currently working on that I just haven't finished. I've been working on it for like what feels like probably about a month now. But anyways, after the Sidewinder, we go into this like quarter or 3/4 Celix type thing. 270, I think. It's probably more like a 280 or something. But anyways, about 3/4 Celix. Then another one going the opposite way, and then another one going the opposite way. But yeah, it just kind of does a little bit of a turnaround and stuff. And somehow this counts as an inversion right here. I mean, it's not that banked, but I mean, whatever. But yeah, I mean, this is like my first ride that I've really done in a while. Like, I tried to do one a couple months ago, and wanted to get it out, and I never got it out just because at that point I didn't really take this too professionally and stuff, and I was struggling a lot because I was doing a different job, and that job was extremely stressful on me and stuff. So yeah, someday I'll get to tell that story. Definitely not now. But anyways, you go into these couple of helixes right there and stuff, and then you do a turn, final turn into the brakes and stuff. Yeah, not too bad of a ride. I'll do POV, I think, at the end of the video. But if not, I'll go ahead and roll it here. Another thing I forgot to point out was I did add these like gear cog things. I mean, they're not the most realistic thing in the world, but I mean, I did the best with what I felt like doing. So yeah, if they look horrible, just tell me and I'll probably fix them at some point. I mean, I've got to fix the entire thing in general for if I want console players to be able to use it, but yeah. Anyways, coming over to our 520 meter, which I actually did the conversion this time, our 520M Infinity. We have the same lift hill and stuff. I have this set to like 0.3 on the friction, and then I also have it on 2 cars, so they'll actually make it through the layout. But anyways, so obviously, same basic principle and stuff. Now this time it's just one train maintenance bay. I mean, you could really just set the other one off to the side if you really need to. And I guess the idea with these maintenance bays is if you have to unload a train, you could just take off these rails or take these rails out or swing them open or something like that, and then take the train out or whatever you need to do. Then there is enough room to get under there and work under the track and stuff or whatever you need to do. You can really get the scale of this when you look at the maintenance bay compared to how big the track is. Honestly, one of my favorite things to do with these blueprints and stuff, which I've been sitting on this sucker for like probably at least a month. I did these within a couple days of each other, and then I've just kind of been doing small details and stuff throughout the last like month-ish. So, yeah. Anyways, so here we have like this weird, like almost backwards sidewinder. I don't know. It's kind of like a Norwegian loop a little bit. I think that's it. Where you go into the loop and then swing out and then swing back in or whatever. But instead, you just vault the, you just kind of vault the element. But here we do have some more complex structuring. And I might do a tutorial on how to do simple, or how to do complex support structures and actually get everything to line up properly. There is a pretty nifty way to do it. I'll have to do a video on that at some point. I have a couple of things I want to do videos on, but I do want to wait till I have my new PC just because it's easier to edit and stuff when you have 32 gigs of RAM and not like 16 of DDR4. Yes, my PC uses DDR4 RAM, if you understand what that means and stuff. So yeah. Anyways, after that, it does this little roll right here. Does a little upward 3/4 helix again, hits a little airtime pop. Yes, I have clearance checked this. It is actually good amount. I normally think just about to the edge of this, so if that clips, then I'm going to say no, but yeah. Basic thing, I tried to do like a Vekoma style support right here. Kind of like what forget what his name. The guy that did Planet Coaster College. I forget what his name is. Salveret. Or Silverette, whatever it is. I don't remember what it is exactly. But his when he was doing the Vekoma Mark 1101 blueprint, he did like a similar style support to this, I think. I don't remember. I feel like he did on an element, and I was like, you know what? I kind of want to copy something similar to that. So I did that, and then, yeah, you just got kind of like a turnaround into a. This is a lot like the element on Time Traveler, if you've ever ridden that, like the first element on Time Traveler, other than the drop. But you have this. You're going one way, then you flip the other way, and then you go into an inversion. So I kind of did that. But yeah, anyways, you do this kind of like dive loop type thing. And then go into the silver bank, and then do like a final turnaround. You do another bank turn, high turn, I guess you could say, into the brakes, and then there's the block section there, obviously. But yeah, I mean, not too bad. I think it's the better one of the two. With this one, if you do download it, I will say you do have to lower the ground here. So I just kind of roughly did it. It doesn't have to be perfect or anything, because I already have the concrete barriers up. But yeah, I want to do a tutorial on how to do these and stuff. Just these simple little Gerstlauer Infinity / Eurofighter coasters. They're very simple to do, very quick, very easy. Don't take much effort. They're quick to do and stuff, so they're fun. I like them. But yeah. Anyways, I think that is going to be it for today's video. If you guys did enjoy, be sure to leave a like, drop a follow. And I'll see you guys in another one. Till then, peace out.